It's one of the least known places on Earth. A nation where the official language is Spanish, where rainforests meet the ocean, and where money exists but not everyone feels rich. Some call it Africa's hidden oil kingdom. Others call it one of the most mysterious countries in the world. Here's everything you need to know about Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is a small country in Central Africa, located near Cameroon and Gabon along the Atlantic Ocean. Its capital city is Malabo, located on an island called Bioko. But the mainland city, Bata, is actually the largest city. The country has a population of around 1.7 million people, making it one of the smallest countries in Africa. One surprising fact, the official language is Spanish, not French or English like most nearby countries. French and Portuguese are also official languages. The currency used is the Central African CFA franc. The flag shows green, white, and red stripes with a blue triangle symbolizing the forests, peace, independence, and the ocean. But despite its small size, this country has a very unusual story. Equatorial Guinea is one of the most expensive countries in Africa, even though many people are not rich. Rent in the capital can cost around $500 to $1,200 per month, which is very high for the region. Food is also expensive because many products are imported. A basic meal can cost more than in countries like Kenya or Ghana. Transport is limited, so owning a car is common for those who can afford it. Average salaries vary a lot. People working in oil companies earn good money, but many locals earn much less. For tourists and digital nomads, the country can feel expensive compared to most of Africa, sometimes closer to prices in Europe than in neighboring countries. This contrast makes the country very unique. Life in Equatorial Guinea feels slow, warm, and tropical. People enjoy fresh seafood, rice, cassava, and spicy stews. Grilled fish and plantains are very common meals. Family life is important and communities are close. Music and dancing are part of everyday culture. Traditional celebrations mix African customs with Spanish influence. You may hear Spanish conversations followed by local languages like Fang or Bubi. It feels like Africa, but a little different. Equatorial Guinea is not considered very dangerous, but it is also not the easiest country for tourists. Crime exists, especially petty theft, so visitors need to stay careful in cities. There are strict rules about photography, especially near government buildings or airports. Police checkpoints are common on roads. Travelers should always carry identification. The country is stable, but rules can feel strict compared to places like Kenya or South Africa. Education in Equatorial Guinea is improving but still developing. Schools exist in most cities, and Spanish is the main language used in education. Many students go abroad for university, especially to Spain. The job market depends heavily on oil and gas, which is the main industry. Working hours are similar to other African countries, but finding jobs can be difficult without connections. Work visas are possible, but most foreign workers come for oil, construction, or government projects. Tourism here is rare, but that's what makes it interesting. The island of Bioko has beautiful beaches, volcanoes, and rainforests. Malabo has colorful buildings, ocean views, and colonial architecture. On the mainland, you can find wild jungles and national parks that feel untouched. Unlike Morocco or Egypt, this is not a tourist-heavy country. The best time to visit is during the dry season, from December to February. Visas are required for most travelers, and travel planning can be harder than in popular destinations. But for adventure lovers, this place feels like a hidden world. Equatorial Guinea has some big advantages. It has oil wealth, modern buildings, and beautiful nature. Spanish language makes it unique in Africa. The country is quiet and not crowded with tourists. But there are also challenges. Living costs are high. Opportunities are limited outside the oil industry. Travel rules can feel strict. People who love adventure and rare destinations will enjoy it. People looking for easy travel or cheap living may struggle. Here are some surprising facts. Equatorial Guinea is the only Spanish-speaking country in Africa. It has one of the highest GDP per person in Africa because of oil, but many citizens still live with limited income. The capital city is on an island, which is very unusual for an African country. And despite having oil wealth, it remains one of the least visited countries in the world. That mystery makes it even more fascinating. Internet exists in major cities, but speeds can be slow compared to Europe or Asia. Mobile data works, but coverage is limited outside urban areas. Remote work is possible, but not ideal for people who need fast and stable internet. The country has restrictions on media and information, so online freedom is more limited than in many countries. Now let's test your memory. What is the capital of Equatorial Guinea? Which language is official there? Is the country cheap or expensive? What currency do they use? Is the capital on the mainland or an island? How many people live in the country? Comment your answers below. I'll post the correct answers in the Community tab tomorrow. Follow for more country breakdowns.